Grabbing eyeballs.
Never had an eyeball before?
Is that a testicle?
That's a human testicle.
Hit me with a question. Puke all over the carpet.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So we're gonna be doing like a organ version of Hot Ones, where we're gonna take a bite of an organ, chew it, and then answer the questions that we have for each other.
Right.
All right.
We're gonna have some liver to start off with. Next one's going to be heart, then some bone marrow, then some testicles, kidneys, and to finish everything off, we have 2 eyeballs.
And we have as much primal sauce as is needed.
Of course.
Yes.
Grabbing eyeballs.
Eyeballs. You ever had an eyeball before?
No.
You've never had an eyeball before?
Is that like a weird thing?
Yeah, I thought everyone has had eyeballs.
Is that a testicle?
That's a testicle.
From what animal, dude?
That's a human testicle. I'll put some of the primal sauce down.
I think I should potentially have a bucket by my side.
You don't need a bucket.
No?
You don't need a bucket. And then get some of the liver in the primal sauce. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. And then here's my question, and we're gonna enjoy this. My question is, what's your liver game look like back home?
Oh.
Do you put salt on it?
Uh-huh. I don't have much liver at home at all. I think I only have liver. I had 2 ounces at one time. Other than that,
You only had it that one time?
yeah, it tastes like coins.
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 Oh,
It tastes
maybe
like
the
metallic.
iron.
It tastes like metallic.
You're tasting the iron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's some iron, there's some copper and zinc in there that balances each other out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what you're really tasting is you're tasting strength and courage. What would be required for you to get in your diet more often?
I think I have to take it long enough for me to notice a big difference. So it's probably on me to be taking it consistently. And if I notice performance or like mental like differences, I would take it all.
Let's do a 30-day challenge.
A 30-day challenge?
And you don't have to have it every day, but a
Yeah.
couple of times a week. If you can have 2 or 3 ounces a couple of times a week, I'm convinced you'll see such profound benefit that you'll continue to do it. I bet you know how it feels to have low energy. That sucks. Energy really is a currency of life, and liver's this lever that's going to give you better neurochemistry, better hormones, better energy. So if you can start it for a month, you can make that commitment?
Maybe yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Badass.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're done. Done.
Want to go with heart?
Yeah, let's do
Am I
let's do the
dredging
heart.
in maple syrup too?
I drudge everything
Okay,
in the maple
I'm
syrup.
good after that. You have to answer this one.
Okay.
Okay. What's your least favorite tenet?
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
Spear to your head. You have to answer it.
Shield is my least favorite. I'll tell you why. Because these other tenets are so intuitive. And I can clearly explain to you, and I can observe modern-day primitive culture tribes. So all 9 are sleep, eat, move, shield, connect, cold, sun, fight, and bond. You can see how effortlessly all 9 of these tenets are just lived. This is a natural lifestyle of modern-day primitive culture tribes. Shield, our early ancestors had to shield from lions and from neighboring tribes. We went to go visit with the Machiganga. Their number one enemy is a neighboring tribe that tries to come over and kill them with machetes. Today in the modern world, shielding and avoiding danger is much different. You know, and it's a really complicated discussion to have. And I start talking about EMFs, non-native EMFs, and cell phones and Wi-Fi, and people look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
So I almost don't talk about that first. You know, I want to talk about the other tenets, because I start talking about shield, and you're not going to listen to most of what I have to say next. So it's almost like it's the stepchild shield.
Okay.
But I know how important it is too. You know, so it belongs here. I know it belongs here, but I can't believe I came up with a least favorite. It would be shield.
Shield?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you answered that one.
Well, you told me I had to.
I know, but you're like, it's like choosing between your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got some bone marrow. Here, I'll give you that piece.
Oh. You
Yeah,
have
scoop
the
that in.
small piece. I'll grab
Well, that's a small piece. Get a little extra salt, a little bit more primal sauce.
This is why it always looks like you have a massive pump, because you have maple syrup and just salt all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. I can tell the difference too when I'm not having the maple syrup. I can feel the difference. It's almost like I'm working. Have you ever worked out with like no glycogen or anything? You don't feel the lactic acid burn at all.
Hit me with a question.
Did you say hit me with a question? One of the perks that I see in being able to travel and to connect with masters in their respective discipline, like yourself, is I always want to know, can you give me 1 or 2 things that has enabled you to reach to the level that you're at? Like, you're so good at what you're doing. And so I really want my kids to hear this. I want people to teach us, and I want to learn from it too. If you give me 1 or 2 things that have separated you, that has enabled you to reach the success that you're at.
I'll come. Oh man.
Oh, it's still in your mouth?
Ah.
Oh, bro, I gotta say it. Subprimal! You do
I'm
need
not
a
crying, dude.
You do need a bucket? Lionel, let's get in the subprimal spit bucket. I didn't think he would need it.
I didn't think so either. But I had it ready just in case.
Destroy yourself, Chef Lionel. Okay, to answer your question, I think people have to realize that like nobody gives a shit a lot of the time. Like I was like worried about what other people thought I was of me, and to stop me from doing a lot of things and like pursuing a lot of things that I wanted to. That I was afraid of like what others would think. No one cares. Just go and do it. That's my big thing, and that's how I'm doing what I'm doing now.
I really love that advice. Take massive action and do that thing.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares. Oh, you did it!
I did it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You did it.
That was the challenging one to swallow.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you do better with some of the other ones. We got Testicle here. Do you want to just take a bite from the candy bar? It's like an ice cream sandwich. It feels familiar, right?
Way more shade than the ones I feel.
All right, well, let's get some. And then, if you don't mind,
Is your question now?
don't ask me a question like the last one. What's your second least favorite
All right.
tenet? Get out of
All right.
here.
What's the most subprimal thing you can do?
In life, you know,
Oh.
it's really mild, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Testicle normally doesn't taste good without the prime sauce. You crushed it. You crushed the
A
testicle.
bit fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just really fresh on my mind. And every day I'm actually writing this as I'm apologizing to the guys that I've been closest to that gave me opportunities to spread the ancestral message. I'm writing them every single day. This is the most subprimal thing, a man can do. And I'm sorry for doing that. I was wrong for that. I'll be better.
Yeah.
Rebelling against any of the 9 ancestral tenets, like, these are inherently subprimal. But I think it's, I think what I've recently done, lying,
Okay.
is subprimal as hell. I guess we're going to move on.
What is that?
Kidney.
I was hoping it was Jello. Is this kidney?
Yeah.
Kidney. Okay.
So we're going to do kidney. Did you already get some salt?
Yeah.
You got your primal sauce?
I'm like overdoing it with both.
All right, so here's the question.
All right.
I saw that you used to run, and it seems like you don't run anymore. Why is that?
I'm actually back to running now. I used to run all the time. Got a very.
You know that filters the piss, right?
Tastes like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It tastes that's the worst tasting organ. But you got a strong mind.
Okay. Oh my god, that has a lasting flavor on the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably my least favorite. Thanks for putting it on here, Liver King Chef Lionel.
But I used to run all the time, 7 days a week. Destroyed my knee, patellar tendinopathy, like jumper's knee from overuse. And it got to the point it was so bad I couldn't even run.
I thought because of your physique and your strength, it's really hard to have that kind of strength and to run like that. And I thought that was going to be your answer. But the truth is, you used to run, you stopped doing it because of an injury,
yeah.
but you must like it enough to bring it back.
And I don't like when people think that you can't do that. You can't run and be strong. Because I think it all comes down to like the sleep. Like you talked about how sleep's important. Diet. If everything's in line, you're pretty much invincible, right? Like you can do whatever you want to do. And I think that there's nothing, to me at least, that beats when you're like the barbarian walk, when you're like locked in mindset. Nothing beats that.
Yeah.
That gets addicting to me.
I'll never forget, there was this time I was running with Liver Queen. We were in the city. It was raining outside, and we're just going and going. And I've always heard about the runner's high, but man, it came over. And I'd never had anything like this before. And I've never had anything like that since. So how often will you actually get that sort of intense kind of feeling?
If I run 5 days a week, probably 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And what do you think about when you run?
My family, my future, kind of thing.
Do you listen to music?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my. He asked me earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, any music working out? I'm like, the music is the beat of your heart, and the rhythm is in your mind.
Breath. You like listen, like you're like focusing on the breathing. That's it.
Yeah. Badass. Wow. Well, that was really enlightening.
Yeah.
Completely unexpected. Same with the fucking taste.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I feel like the eyeball has to be the worst.
Oh, well.
Is there a chew to it?
Gonna find out. Let's see that eyeball.
There's no way you're one biting that.
One biting it. What does that mean? Is that a thing? Do people say that?
That's a primal thing. You just go on one bite.
Oh yeah, you don't have to call it one bite. It's just called eating. Ooh. Oh God, the the eyeball fell out.
Is that the
Or
retina?
the eyeball, I don't know. Let me stick that
Oh
back
man,
in.
I don't know.
It's like cream cheese. Let's get the prime sauce. We'll put the cream cheese in.
Why'd you do that?
This might take a while.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how ancestral of a vibe you're getting from me?
Well, when we first met, it was like a 1. You brought Dunkin' fucking Donuts to the Liver King. But I'll tell you this now. My eyes are watering from the...
Your eyes are watering from the eye?
Ain't nobody seen this before from Liver King. But I'll tell you this. With every minute I've spent with you, the ancestral vibes ratchet up. You know, we got sun and earth together. We connected with our respective trees. We connected with each other. We talked about our families. We worked out. We lifted heavy. We done barbarian pulls. We're over here eating nose to tail organ meats. We've shared our whys in the world, and we're just getting started. I would say with every passing minute, the ancestral vibes have ratcheted up. So it couldn't have started worse. The most subprimal thing you could have done was give me a subprimal Dunkin' Donuts. Well, I took that as an attack, really. You tried to attack me. But it turns out you're such a nice, great guy. And the bond tenet has I've been feeling that. So I'm no hyperbole. I'm feeling like a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. This is like really overdone squid.
Oh my God, you spit it out, bro? You did everything else.
I couldn't do it. I would literally puke all over the carpet.
Okay, well, can I retract my last answer or modify it? It was just down 1 point.
Okay, an 8?
Yeah.
An 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of
Okay,
10.
I'll take that.
Hell yeah. Well, this was fun.
That's memorable.
I really want him to be. Yeah, let's give him a life experience. I mean, how often do you do that?
You gotta try the kidney. You gotta try the kidney.
You gotta try kidney.
Oh, bro, you should. Here, let's get you some special sauce, though. We'll get down to some kidney.
Whoa, that's a strong flavor.
It's strong, right? Nothing like it.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is an experience.
Did you do it?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Prawn!